What's up everybody, and welcome back to VEGA Conflict. The Ascension is coming in 2 days and 5 hours, so just 2 days away, and the Cutter is the Vindicator. The stats are fairly straightforward, just like with the Decimator. 5 weapon slots, 3 specials, 3 armor, 1 shield, no surprise there. The Harmonic Agility has 2 built-in, well, it has +2 built-in. 50% alien resistance, 20% plasma resistance, so on par with everything. We have the bombardment torpedoes, level 1 and 2. We have the harmonic chase thrusters, each level, and each one increases by an average of 20, and then 2 degrees of turning speed, and they each lose 6.5% to strafe, yeah, 6.5 roughly. And let's see, everything else is available, so we can all farm up all of that tech. Resources are still here, and I don't see anything else worth mentioning by any rate. Okay, and let's read patch notes. Let's close this out real quick. And I'll leave a link in the description to this page, because this is on the official forum. This is the maintenance I underwent a few days back, yeah, 2 days back. Support for the September Ascension event, support for ancient hives. That's going to be interesting. Support for time tokens. This is the thing I've been waiting for forever, time tokens. And that will be a separate video. Support for the PvP damage type and content. So for all you PvP fans, you'll be able to get your hands on some PvP content, but not this month. It'll be released some other time. The dates still haven't been announced for that, but they added support for the stuff this month. They added support for all of our stuff, blah 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 blah, blue tail drones, and all of that. Okay, here's the major thing. Stat changes. The harmonic exophase shield was changed, and the repair time was lowered, and so instead of being 2.5 seconds, it's now 1.75 seconds, so the lowest one has 44 minutes and 56 seconds of repair time, I think. Still not as good as it could be, but better than nothing now. Xeno Pulse Cannon's max range was increased, alright. The Paladin Carrier now has its built-in resistance, which it should have had from the get-go, because it was the launch of the Axis faction. Mechanic changes, free refits from overweight ships, no longer cost resources. Okay, that's good. Mechanic change, Civil War will now okay. Cost of purchasing, yeah. I'm going to leave a link for this in the description so you can all read it yourselves. And now here's the part that interests me the most. Base defense upgrades. This hasn't been implemented. Well, it has been, the support, but we can't start upgrading anything just yet because the levels aren't available to for anyone right now. But support for the Xeno Shatter Driver turret, Cluster turret, the Disintegrator Cannon turret, and Rupture Beam, all of which are the Xeno class, so the alien damage type. And now here comes the thing that annoys me the most. Support for new module levels. Support for an Arms Lab level 11 and 12. Tech Lab 11 and 12. And Ship Lab level 11 and 12. Why the hell would we need to upgrade the Tech Lab? I kid you not. Check this out. I'm done researching everything you guys have to offer. And if you're going to make it a new requirement for building the new high tier stuff to try and make it another thing to stop players from advancing very quickly, that was the stupidest thing you could have done unless you intend on adding some brand new stuff in here to research, which is highly doubtful. Because you guys have been pumping out other stuff right in here. Which, yet again, is, in my opinion, the weakest link. They could have just given everyone blueprints for this garbage. Well, except for these guys. These were needed for the Dominion carrier. Yeah, they were needed for the Dominion carrier. But they added new levels for each. As well as they're adding new levels. Sorry about that. Whoa. Don't know where that came from. But they're also adding 2 new levels to the storage modules, I believe. Is that correct? Let's see here real quick. Yep, 2 new levels, 13 and 14. To both the storage module and the antimatter storage. Well, the silo. But I'm more interested in why we are getting 2 new levels for stuff that is truly obsolete by the time that it reaches level 10, because most of us have researched the vast majority of everything available to us. And as for the ship upgrades, I don't quite know what they were thinking there, because I'm done with all of this. And I mean, if anyone played the game for about 3 months to 4 months, once a day for at least 20 minutes, you'd be able to get all of this stuff fairly quickly. Because unlike half the stuff we build now, these don't take absurd amounts of resources to research. And I've completed just about all the research in here, with the exception of 1 or 2 things. Nope. I only have to go through the hull upgrades. That's the only stuff that I have left to upgrade. Just the hull upgrades. Just these guys. I just have to research all of them. Which is never going to happen. But seriously, from my perspective, the additional levels, unless they're giving us new content with them, are pointless. And I don't mean new content in the form of you need to upgrade this stuff so you can use our new ships. That's not what I mean. I mean new researchable tech. And if that's where the PvP stuff comes in, you don't just earn all of it from Civil War, you start off with 1 or 2 ships that you can research, that's fine by me. But why do we need to go up 2 levels for a single item? And this is all guessing, because I still have no idea why they added 2 additional levels to any of it. They may not add anything, they just added 2 levels just because they want just a little bit more coin out of everybody that coins. And $5 says that it's probably one of the stupidest upgrade times out of them all, because once we get to level 10, we have access to all of our researchable tech, and we don't need to go any further than that so far. And if they changed the requirements for everything, so we have to go into the new levels to complete stuff, well, for lower levels that haven't gotten to where everyone else, well, the vast majority of us high levels are, then that's going to suck for them, because it'll greatly discourage people to play the game even further. And there's plenty to hate about the game that you may not want to play the game for. But my biggest one that I saw, I was reading through the update notes, everything seems fine, and I get to the base defense update, and I see support for new module levels. I saw those, and I thought, well, they'd better give us new researchable tech for each level, or else it's going to be an utter waste of your upgrade time and your actual resources. Because you need your resources for many other things. Actually upgrading stuff that is important. And I mean, let's see here. Upgrade. This is it now, and apparently during each level what it does is it gains an additional armor slot and an additional shield slot. This is the only one of mine that has any of that, and that was because this is before I start stripping them all butt naked, so if they get blown up they can be fixed very quickly. And I did that for a specific reason, because I was researching stuff at the time, and I'm still researching stuff right now. And honestly, don't think I'm just going to stop researching stuff just to upgrade for a few days something that'll be useless in a few months. Yeah. But that is just... I have no idea what they were thinking when they were doing that. And if they had good intentions, well, all the more power to you guys, but the vast majority of stuff you've been doing lately hasn't been very good intentions. It's been money grubbing stuff. Grabbing? Money grabbing? Grubbing? Wow, I'm just out of it today. I don't think I misspoke during the ARC video. But yeah, expect more upgrade times for stuff that we don't really use that often, because my tech thing, the tech lab, it sits there idly 24/7. And after they enable the upgrades, yeah, right now the support and stuff is in the game for the upgrades, they're just not enabled. So we have to wait for stuff, which would be better to have active as soon as possible so we can take care of it right away. But oh wait, most of us are still upgrading. I need to upgrade storage modules and stuff to upgrade my fleet bay. And I'm not just gonna change what I need to upgrade for the sake of getting new tech, which I highly doubt anything will be added to this. Nor this. Because all they do is they add the fusion garbage in here. And then they added nothing in here. So I highly doubt they're going to add anything in any of these right away. And if they do add two new levels, they need to add new researchable tech to help the progression system. Give the rebels a tier 4 group now. If you're going to bump them up by 2 more levels, give them a tier 4 and a tier 5. Make the VEGA obsolete, so all we have to do is just focus on research. We don't have to play either of those classes, and we just go right into tier 6 from rebels. I think I've rambled on for just about long enough. What are you guys' thoughts on the updates, stuff like that? Let me know after you read about it. But as always, I will see you all in the next video.